The reports we are getting from the Lagos State House of Assembly is rather shocking. But I'm not surprised because I understand the kind of politics we play in Nigeria today. Many people are shocked to see Obasa return nominated. Look at the word, nominated, as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, despite the drama, despite the hula baloo that played out a few days ago and some weeks. There were allegations that he forged this, he was a fake lawyer and all that. Some cases were in court. And the members came out and said, we don't want Obasa anymore. We thought it was the end of the road for Obasa. We thought that Obasa was going to be arrested and taken to prison for the allegations. They installed Miranda. But now, who would believe that Obasa will return as the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly? Even though 35 members, 35 lawmakers kicked against that. If you watch that video, look at the face of the lawmakers. They were not happy. They were not happy that this guy is being returned. But who are they in Lagos State politics, if not the GAC, the Governing Advisory Council, the highest body in Lagos State? When these people talk, you dare not sneeze. So the Governing Advisory Council have spoken. The other time we saw a report whereby Sanwolu denied access to Tinubu. Sanwolu denied access to Tinubu. You see, looking at the situation on ground, Sanwolu versus the powers that be, we thought that Sanwolu was going to pull that stunt against Obasa. Looking at how Obasa has treated Sanwolu in the past, disrespected the governor, however. But we thought that that thing that happened to Obasa is the end of Obasa's ambition in Lagos State. We were afraid. We were afraid that Obasa will no more be relevant. But now Obasa is now the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. The kind of politics we play in Nigeria today. We are not practicing democracy. Don't deceive yourself. Except you are not a honest person, except you are not a good person, you want to now deceive yourself that we are practicing democracy in Nigeria. Baba Sokwe democracy, that's what we are practicing. The godfathers of Lagos have spoken. You will not see them. They operate behind, and they are the ones that dictate. Look at all those members, those lawmakers in the House of Assembly, Lagos State House of Assembly. Most of them are being referred. Most of them are boys to this governing council. If you want to become a politician in Lagos, you come through a person. So those people are the people that control you. So that is the kind of politics we play in Nigeria today. Not only Lagos State, in Nigeria today. When I look at comments, TVC was showing that session live. I look at comments. People were disappointed. But why are you disappointed? When Tinubu won the election, many people were saying that you think Nigeria or the federal is Lagos, because it is believed that Tinubu carried Lagos and put in his pocket. And many people believe that he was not going to replicate that at the national level. So what are we seeing today? What are we seeing today? You can see that very soon we are going to have national GAC. National GAC at the federal level. We are going to have it. Because it shows that one of the things why Nigeria would be better is not only the politicians, the citizens themselves. They deserve the leaders they get. Most of them are sycophants. The citizens themselves, they have a price. Look at Labour Party. Look at what is happening. Look at how somebody's selfishness destroyed the Labour Party. Somebody's selfishness. These are people that were preaching change for many years. And some people had to play to the gallery to destroy a precious party that came alive by the movement, the obedient movement, and whatever, the popularity of P2B as at 2022, 2023. Somebody just because of... So Nigerians are the problems. If we Nigerians have woken up, we will not have this kind of leaders. If people in Lagos allow what is happening, so be it. What is my concern? If the governance is bad, it will affect everybody. If it is good, it will affect everybody. Both those that are supporting a system that will not favor them. This is not democracy of the people. This is democracy of the elites, of those cabals, those that, in quote, matter in Lagos State politics. You see, anytime there's an election, Somebody will say, let me not go to that area. If you look at Obasa and Fubara, they are similar. Obasa have had 3 loyal lawmakers, he being the speaker. The same thing with Fubara. Fubara have been there for months, but Obasa could not last 1 week. However, the tide and the politics he played was in his favor. The people of that house are very, very angry. What's your take on this development at the Lagos State House of Assembly? Don't let anybody gaslight you. We are not practicing democracy. It's very clear. You see, at the top level, I told some people, you don't know who Tinubu is. If you people know who Tinubu is, you will not come and be saying rubbish. Tinubu is not an ordinary Yoruba man. I've told you, you have not met some people. Tinubu is not an ordinary. I was born in Alausa during Marwa as head of state. To tell you that I've been there for a very long time. I had Igbos that were working in the Lagos State Secretariat. Before Tinubu became governor, I was interested in politics. I used to follow my uncle. We read papers and all have you. I got interested in politics at a very, very tender age. We used to go and fetch water inside the Lagos State Secretariat. So I've studied most of the things. You don't know who Jagaban is. When I told some people that Jagaban was going to win the election, they never believed me. They said, but you are Igbo now. Why you this one? All those things that doesn't matter. I told them I was going to win the election. I didn't tell them that he was going to replicate Lagos because I didn't believe it. But look at what is happening. Very soon, GAC will have national GAC. I'm talking to the Fulanis. Don't think that whatever Tinubu is doing, you can stop him. That is a master strategist. I don't like Tinubu. I don't like the APC. Let me reiterate it so that some people that are listening to me will not say Tinubu does not guarantee good governance. Tinubu is somebody who holds onto power and shares power. He is a cabal. He runs a monarchical system. He doesn't run a people-oriented. Somebody put a post. He was telling, say, APC would steal 1 billion and carry 200 million and give influencers, and influencers will start deceiving people. The more you look, the less you see. The more you look. If a government, I'm not sure about its accountability, its transparency, I can't trust such governance. It is not for the people. Against the wish of the lawmakers, Obasa has been reinstated. Anybody that wants to go and hawk transformer, they should go and hawk transformer. They were mocking those guys that they arrested, Obasa boys that they arrested. They were mocking them. They were singing on your man. You were mocking them. But Obasa is a grassroots politician. He's a grassroots. And he controls one of the biggest local governments in Lagos, Alimosho and Agege. If you are going to be a governor, you must poll a lot in those local governments. Alimosho alone, Agege Alimosho, Ifakojai, all those ones are on one line. If you are going to make an impact as governor, winning elections in Lagos State, you must be able to secure significant votes in Alimosho and Agege local government. And who is that politician that is the Baba, that is the godfather, grassroots politics in Agege and Alimosho? It is Obasa. Now, I was looking at the fact that who may be the next governor. Some people are speculating that Obasa may be the next governor, but I'm against it. We have Muri Okunla. I've been hearing that name for a very long time. Muri Okunla may be the next governor of Lagos State or Ambode. We have people like Abike Dabiri and Gbajabiamila. Those who will likely be nominated or be. But now as we have seen that it is not your votes that determine an election. It is the structure that determines who wins in an election. The structure will garner votes by fire, by force. The structure will manipulate the system to get votes. So you having your votes, and you are saying, my vote is my power, my strength. My brother, when they approach you with 20,000, Nigerians, for who they are, because the kind of situation Nigerians find themselves, they deserve it 100%. Look at the Ondo State election. Dickiness, churchgoers, Alajis were selling their votes. And tomorrow they'll start crying, praying to God. God, when will things get better? No, God has made everything available. It is for you to now use what God has given you. Just like the talent. The master gave one, the other one 3, the other one 5 talents. You have been given talents. The master expects you to work with your talent, but you refuse to work with it, and you think by being religious. Pray from now to tomorrow. Nigeria ain't going to get better if the people, Buhari said it, change starts from you. So sometimes we know that if we have good leadership, it's going to go a long way. But what about the people? So what would Nigerians, what will Lagosians do with it? The only thing you can see happen is that when I was watching that video, I was following it live on TVC, the video of the session at the Lagos State House of Assembly. Some people were commenting, what concern Yamri in Lagos State politics? My brother, you are running a federation. You are running a federation. You are not running. Well, I don't need to explain to you because it is all banters. You can do what you want to do with the kind of information, the kind of exposure you have. Therefore, as far as I'm concerned, if you are living in any state, you have a right. At least you pay taxes. At least the governance of that state affects you. The policies of that state affect you. You have a right to comment. So that's the only thing they can do. But we all know that who determines. Now it is clear. Anybody that's going to be governor of Lagos State must be able to know those that are at the governorship, those kingmakers, the kingmakers. And my prediction is that before Tinubu leaves, we'll also have before Tinubu enters second term, they will have constituted their own GSC, national GSC, because everybody has a price. Look at Wike. Wike will come to APC. Wike will come to PDP, and they will be quoting the law for you, Constitution, the 1999 Constitution. That many lawyers have said that with this Constitution we cannot go anywhere. They will be quoting that Constitution. That's not taking us anywhere. The Constitution say. The Constitution is faulty. We can't be using a faulty vehicle and not expect accidents or expect hula baloo on the way. We are running a faulty system, and people are bragging. The Constitution says, this law says, that law says. You see somebody leave his own party, and the law is dragging to tell us if he leaves his party, should he lose his seat because he was voted as he was that party. They voted him with the emblem of that party that he got to that position. So they will be asking questions. Should the law is not dragging the system that we practice? You see, going to Fubara has made a statement, and I think that guy is shaking, but he has a window. What is the window Fubara has? Let the federal court tell us. These 27 lawmakers, they are decamping. Should their seats be declared vacant? Can the court determine whether there was an evidential crisis in PDP before they left the party to APC? So if the court can establish that, that is a window for Fubara. The local government, they are going to redo elections. The Amewule-led lawmakers have given Fubara 48 hours to present the budget belonging to the River State House of Assembly. They will not impeach him now because that is not advisable. You don't rush on things. They will play the long game they will give him a window to come and apologize. But you see the video that Fubara made. The guy is not ready to budge. The guy is ready to go head on with Wike and his people. He's even saying that he will give signal to young people. If I give you signal, we get ready. Yeah. If he doesn't become governor, it is not a death sentence. So what is going to happen in River State will be very, very interesting. But under this APC regime, look at what is happening. Is this democracy? Is it good governance? When you look at people commenting on what is happening, look at what happened in Kano State. Look at what happened, the 2 elections we conducted under this government. Look at, if you have a conscience, if you understand. I know politics. We know the kind of politics we play. We don't play good politics. We play a politics of grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. If we are okay with that kind of politics, When it is your turn, don't complain. Look at these people at the Lagos State House Assembly. They cannot complain. They are supporting a system that is snatch and grab. So the best snatcher will win. Obasa has snatched it from their hands, and that is it. You need to come on body for waiting no concern you. This one is bigger than you. If you look at the faces of those lawmakers, you'll be laughing at them. But what can they do? What can you do? This female speaker spent 50 days, the only female speaker in Lagos State Assembly, and he spent 50 days. I don't know what is happening, whether all these things that are happening is just to divert our attention from the most important things. Things are happening on the ground. Well, they started with Akpabio and Natasha. Before that, we entered the Lagos State Assembly. We are not looking at the governance of the day. We are not looking at how we can fish out. You know, when crooks are in power, they will play crooked statistics for you. We are not taking our time to look at the statistics, what the government tells us and what is applicable. We are not looking at the policies. Still, this 77,000 minimum wage, we are still hearing 77,000 coppers are saying they have not paid us. Still till today. 77,000 since last year. The price of things keep going up. And they say it's coming down. Okay. Well, some things are happening, some things are adjusting because of it is a season for some things. So when that season comes, naturally things come down. But however, let me give kudos to the Tinubu government. This is one of the Ramadans that things are a bit cheaper. But aside these perishables, other things are going up. MTN, your data is going up. Your electricity is going up. Your money, bank charges is up. What's the difference? Okay, it's just like rob Peter and pay Paul. Transportation is with CNGOs. Transportation where we take bus and transportation is the same. Now, how do we protest? If the government said that they have done all they can, the drivers are to blame. Let the government take on these tax laws we have now. Let them go and start fishing out drivers that are not. But if it's for people that are commenting on national issues, they will have the wherewithal to go and pick them. If some people are sabotaging your economic policies, you bring out a task force that will help adjust them. But these things are not happening. You come out and quote figures for us. So all these things happening before our eyes, we are not focusing on the most important thing, that the economy is dwindling. However, the government is quoting a lot of improvement in forex, improvement in the stock exchange, improvement in the economy, inflation, exchange rates, everything is normalizing. They were celebrating the reduction of petrol from 900 and something to 800 and something. Somebody took it from 160 something. So during Buhari, we are crying that this petrol, they should bring it down. We are crying with all our cries. Somebody took it up to 1,000. Person brought it down to 900, brought it down. It came back to 8. We heard that $8.7 billion have been used, whatever that is, to defend the naira after removing subsidy for petrol, remove subsidy for electricity. Now, forex, free market economy, we are still borrowing. We are still defending the naira. Someone will now come out and say, go and ask your governor, foreign money has increased. Almost 54 trillion naira for budget. 54 trillion naira for budget. We understand the allocation has increased to states. Usually before Tinubu, maybe 1,000 will buy a bag of water. After Tinubu, 1,000 cannot buy a bag of water anymore. So what do you expect? They will increase the allocation to the governor so that they can still buy that one bag of water. If you keep on giving them the 1,000 that Buhari gave them, they cannot buy the same one bag of water. But some people want to gaslight you and say allocation has increased. No, allocation has not increased. You only give them what they need to be able to hold on, to survive for the problem you created. It was 1,000. The thing, everything just went up.
So if you're going to give the governors anything, you must increase allocation. So don't let anybody gaslight you. The most important things are the most important things. Another thing is restructuring. However, it is going to be very important to note that history will stand for the just. History. You cannot build a system that is anti-people and expect development. That is final. It is evident that under this administration regime, we have seen all these shenanigans happening. And however, we hope that Nigerians one day will rise up to the reality. And that reality is that democracy is for the elite and not for them as Nigerians.